What is up, everybody? This time I will be playing Storm, but with a spicy Apostle's Blessing in the main rather than a Pieces of the Puzzle. And I moved the Pieces of the Puzzle back to the sideboard, and I took out a Dispel from my sideboard. And so I'm going to try to run a friendly league with this. So let's get into the matches. Alright, here is match number 1. I am on the draw, and this looks like a perfectly good keep. So, alright, this makes me think Ponza or possibly some sort of Green Devotion deck. Oh, that's a great draw. Alright, so now I just need rituals. So let's lead off with Seer Visions. Bottom. I could have kept the Electromancer, but I don't think they're going to have a lot of removal. Let's see if this is a Stone Rain. Molten Rain. Alright. Not great. Drew a land, which is good. Let's take Shivan Reef. I'm probably not going to stay around much anyways. Let's see if they Stone Rain me again. This is an Acid Moss? Yep. This is a really good draw for them. Let's take a Pyrite Ritual. So you can't really hold anything, or you can't really hold up and unsubstantiate, so if this is a Titan, that's pretty bad. Yep. Alright, so they're gonna deal 3, next turn they're gonna deal 9. Alright, that's a good draw. So I'm gonna want to unsubstantiate the Titan at the end of the turn. Or during combat, if they tap out. Blood Moon, sure. So Stone Rain. I think I need to bounce the Stone Rain and then try to go off next turn. So this turn I have to go off. I have to unsubstantiate the Stone Rain because obviously without blue mana I can't get down a Brawl without using a Manamorphose, which puts me even further behind. Alright, so I'm gonna try to go for it. So, doesn't quite get me there, does it? I'm 1 mana off. But actually, I can Apostle's Blessing to stop the Inferno Titan damage. They put me at 1 if they deal 3 to me. So they'll probably deal 3 to Brawl. So let's see if they actually give me the right pile. And of course, if they just don't give me the right pile, I win. Oh, alright, never mind. Don't even have to go through the enlarge this. So what I was saying is that essentially what would happen is they would attack, they would deal 3 to this, and try to swing in for 6 with here, but then I would Apostle's Blessing, Baral, protection from red, block here, and then I could go off. So I'm just gonna get up to 16, and then Grape Shot them. And so they gave me the wrong pile. They should have given me Manamorphose and Past in Flames, but they put that in the yard instead. Possibly a misclick on their part, but could have also been not knowing what to do. So in this matchup, I want to bring in the Abrades, pieces of the puzzle, thing in the ice, and empty the Warrens. So I could take out my Apostle's Blessing since they don't have a lot of removal. Take out a Grape Shot since they don't have that many creatures. Though they could be bringing in Tireless Tracker and others. I don't think I want Wipe Away or Echoing Truth in this. But I could see an argument for them. Possibly an Echoing Truth is... I'm gonna bring in an Echoing Truth. Just for Damping Spheres, Trindus Spheres, and the like. I'll take out Shave some Ops and an Electromancer. So I'm putting in all these cards, and so I have to shave on everything to keep the deck still functioning. So this looks like a wonderful hand, because I have some lands, I got some cantrips, and I have some pieces. So I'm going to lead with Spire Bluff so that possibly they can't kill my island if they land a Blood Moon, which they should have taken out. I'm going to bottom both of these. Alright, so Utopia Sprawl is pretty bad. This means that they can play a 4-drop. So if they have an Acid Moss, or a Arbor Elf and a Stone Rain. Okay. So Graph Cage isn't that bad, because I have 2 pieces of the puzzle, so not using my graveyard. I have Abrades to look for. Do the ritual. Alright, and then I'm going to play the island, just to save on life. Doesn't really matter though. So I could take Abrade or Empty. I'm going to take the Empty. I can make a big Empty next turn. And if they want to, they can Anger the Gods, but they'll lose both of their Arbor Elves. Blood Moon, sure. Blood Moon is perfectly fine since I have an island. If they Stone Rain my island, that would not be good. But it'd still be reasonable to come back from. I'm just gonna play this out. It comes out untapped because of Blood Moon. It's better than Shivan Reef because Shivan Reef always comes untapped, or Steam Vessel comes untapped if there's a Blood Moon out. Probably very narrow, but I'm sure it might happen sometime. So I'm just gonna fire off this Empty. Ooh, Dig in the Ice. I'm still gonna fire off the Empty. But that is a great plan B. So let's Empty for 8. And finding another island isn't irrelevant since there's a Blood Moon out. Alright, Echoing Truth pretty good. So I'm just gonna Alpha Strike them. And I'm gonna slow roll the island until I need to. Slow rolling the island because they could have more land destruction, and if they... Oof. Well, that's a whiff. That was not good. That usually never happens. These pieces of the puzzles like to whiff on me. So I'm just gonna swing in. Not gonna play anything else to the board until they actually deal with my goblins. I could play the Thing in the Ice, then they could have Empty and Bolt. Or not Empty and Bolt, but Anger the Gods plus Bolt. I guess now it would be fine to... probably be good to play out the Thing in the Ice. Because now they... I guess a Bonfire could... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Bonfire could do it. I think I'll just hold it. Actually, yeah, I'll just hold on to the Thing in the Ice. I don't think that it's going to damage my percentage to win. So I'm gonna take pieces and probably just a Serum Visions. Play the island and Serum Visions. We'll keep a Manamorphose on top. It's essentially free. Alright, they just conceded. They had one more turn, but guess they just thought they were done. Alright, I'll see you guys in game number 2. Alright, welcome to round number 2. My opponent has a 61 card deck. I have no idea what that means. This is a mulligan, because I don't have a cantrip or a... Alright, this is a much better hand, but it's pretty risky if I don't have lands on top. Put the Noxious to the bottom. Alright, Wooded Foothills. Legion Loyalists. This looks like goblins. So I'm just gonna Sleight of Hand, looking for land, of course. Possibly should have grabbed the Baral, but I wanted to be able to go off on 2 lands. Let's see, hopefully this Goblin Guide hits me some... Ooh, Opt. Alright, I'm gonna have to main phase fire that off. Land, no, land, no. Oh gosh. So, a line that I'm most likely going to have to take is Ritual Morphos, Goblin, Electromancer, Ritual, Past in Flames. Serum, oh god. Never gonna hit it, are I? Yeah, this is what happens when you keep a 1-lander. Let's hope land... Nope. Oh, this is really bad. Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt! Yep, alright. There it goes. Alright, so against goblins, I'm going to want to bring in Pyroclasm. Some of these to stop the damage. Thing on the Ice is a fantastic card. I'm going to bring in Pieces of the Puzzle and Empty the Warrens for this. Just because I'm shaving so much on my cards that I'm not going to really be able to full combo off. So I'm just going to shave some things, can take a Unsubstantiate out. Uh, it could Grape Shot's really nice, because they have a lot of 1 toughness creatures. I think I'm going to shave on a Ritual and an Electromancer. I'm going to play it like that. This is much better hand. Much, much, much better hand. I have lands, and I have a Thing in the Ice. So let's play land and Serum Visions. I can keep a Grape Shot. The next turn I can just play the Thing in the Ice, and then the turn after that I can Ritual Morphos, Grape Shot, Sleight of Hand. They're gonna see the Grape Shot. Possibly should have tried to. Well, no, I shouldn't have tried to next level them and put a land on top. So I'm just gonna play a Thing in the Ice out. I don't think I'm going to block with it if they attack. We're all sure. I'm not going to block. Not gonna block because that looked really suspicious. The 2 Firebrand. Oh, maybe they were going to try to kill me like that. Alright, so I can Ritual, Morphos, Sleight of Hand, Ritual, Morphos, Grape Shot, Sleight of Hand. Or I could Grape Shot with the copies on the stack and the flip trigger after. Which I think I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to Ritual, Manamorphose for double blue. If I draw a Manamorphose, I'm just going to play out the Baral. Ooh. Yeah, no, I don't think I can play out the Baral. See, if I play out the... it's just gonna get bounced anyways, so it doesn't really matter. It just adds 1 to the storm count. Though I could kill the Goblin Guide if I play out the Baral. I think that's worth it. I will get to Sleight of Hand, but I do get to play out the Baral. So then I play out Baral. I also get access to a Braid. So now I Grape Shot, targeting them. Put Thing in the Ice on first. Then I get the Grape Shot triggers, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So now they can deal me a damage and deal me 2 damage. They probably should have played out these Firebrands before attacking with the Goblin Guide. Well, I guess if their only out is killing the Thing in the Ice, then they played right. But they would get in for 2 guaranteed damage if they swung in. Yeah, I'm okay with losing a mana. And then I swing in for 7. Rawr. Bomat Career. Sure, Bushwhacker. So yeah, they swing in. They're gonna be at 2. I'm just gonna swing in. So I could abrade the Bomat Career, but I think I would just rather play my Baral Pass turn. So they're gonna need 2 blockers to hold back because I have an Abrade. If they swing in for both, they're dead next turn. Unless they play down a 1-drop? Nope. Alright. So I am just going to Abrade, deal 3 damage to Mog Fanatic. And swing in for 7. Alright, there we go. That's the game. So for the sideboard, I think I'm gonna keep on the same plan. You gotta kind of slow down and try to stop them from killing you in order to go off. Or you gotta win alternatively. They still have 61 cards. I don't know what that's about. They might have just miscounted before when they were making the Goblin deck. This is a slightly more painful hand. I think it's still a keep though. I really wish I had that Pyroclasm. Oh, alright, so I'm gonna lead on Island to stop the pain. Thing in the Ice is great. Sure. At least they only have 1/1s. So now I'm gonna lead Mountain, play Thing in the Ice. Is this a Bushwhacker? No, Burning Tree into Bushwhacker? Ooh, that wouldn't be good. Yeah, there's the Bushwhacker. So I'm going to block the... Ooh, I could block the Burning Tree, but then they could kill my Thing in the Ice. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I block here. Block here. I mean, they could... I don't know, that seems a little deep, but... Don't think I would have gone for that if I were them. Oh, they have white. They've got 1 card in hand. Alright, so... I could play out the Electromancer and go off. I think I'm going to take the line of... I think I'm going to play out the Electromancer and take the damage. I could have alternatively cast a Ritual Manamorphose, play down the Electromancer. Then I don't have quite as much blue mana, or mana in general, I guess, either. So I'm gonna go double blue. That's good. So I'm gonna go Sleight of Hand first. Pieces is great. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to Pyretic Ritual. Then I guess it doesn't matter. Everything just goes back up to the hand. And then I get my 3 mana, play the Electromancer again, Metamorphose for double blue. Play pieces. Oh, well that would have been better last turn. So, they're not going to be able to kill me, I don't believe. Let's see. So I bounced a Burning Tree and Bushwhacker, so that's 5. And then they could play one more. So I guess I have to hold back. Because they could deal 7. I will not hesitate to Pyroclasm their board. That's the 2 of them. Spirit Guide. Alright. So that means that they're... Ooh. Actually, this is going to take me pretty low. So I have to double block, or I have to block 2. They'll have first strike and trample. So I've got to block like this. So I don't just die. Ooh, that's fantastic. That is great. Let's see. How can I do this? So I can get up to... Oh, I can't quite get up to enough mana. So you go Ritual up to 5. I can't Pyroclasm and empty the Warrens. I guess I should just Pyroclasm. And then pass. Hopefully they don't have, like, double Goblin Guide. That would be pretty bad. That's also pretty bad. Alright. I guess that's it. That was pretty close. I would say next turn I would Ritual empty, and then I would swing in, start the beatdown, leave back blockers, but top deck Bolt, it's designed to win. Alright, I'll see you guys in round number 3. Alright, now round number 3 on the play. This looks like a pretty good hand. Just really need a cost reducer. I guess they're going to town. So I'm going to lead with Island, Serum Visions. Bottom. I'm really just looking for a cost reducer. Ooh, control. Oh, that's actually really good for a cost reducer if I find one. Sleight of hand. Might cast a sleight of hand over opt. Could grab a land. Or a Metamorphose. I think I'm gonna grab the Morphos though. I'll see what they do. Serum Visions. Means I don't have a fetch land in hand. It could be stuck on one land. Which would not be very good for them. No. No such luck. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna fire... Oop. Gotta fire off this Metamorphose. For... blue... blue. Play an opt. Opt. I can take another opt to the top. Bottom that. Play a land. Pass turn. I think if I hit a cost reducer, I can just win. Unless they counter it. Because I can cost reducer, ritual, ritual, past in flames, ritual, ritual, manamorphose, gifts ungiven with a past in flames in the yard. But I assume they're holding up counter magic. Vendilion click? Sure. Let's see what they take. So now if I really hit a cost reducer, I can win if they take something. Could pop out my graveyard over here. People would like that more. Alright, so they ended up taking a Past in Flames. Probably the right call. So, I think... I think I'm going to Ritual... Oops. I'm going to Ritual... and then Gifts Ungiven. Just the tapped out. So I will... grab... a... let's see, Past in Flames? I will take a Brawl, an Electromancer, and a Mana Morphos, or actually I should take a Unsubstantiate. That's probably better. Instead of stopping my upkeep. Let's see what they give me. This is actually pretty tough because if they give me the Past in Flames, I can always just Past in Flames off. But if they give me the Electromancer Brawl, right? So they give me an Electromancer. Odd choice. But if they give me an Electromancer Brawl and put the Past in Flames in the graveyard, they're counting on countering the Past in Flames, which I can unsubstantiate their counter. So I'm going to Ritual, Manamorphose, Ritual. Could Noxious something back on top, like a Manamorphose. Don't think that's really necessary. I think I should just use the Noxious to protect my Past in Flames. I could Noxious the Past in Flames, but I don't think that would be wise. If they do anything on their turn, it's very good for me. Less mana to be able to counter because I can just storm off next turn. Unless they counter the Electromancer. So I'm just gonna draw naturally. Hopefully they don't have a Logic Knot. But I've got removal, I've got countering the Past in Flames, I've got a second copy of whatever I need. I think I'm pretty set this game. I think I'm okay with this drawing. Alright, let's play the Electromancer out. If they let this resolve, alright. Going to play a Ritual. Let's see if they counter this, or they Path to Exile. I'm going to protect this from white. Ghost Quartering themselves for another Path. Another Path. Alright. Path is okay. Yes, we'd like to grab an island. Alright. So let's see, can I scavenge this? Yes, I can. So what I can do is I can Noxious back a Ritual, Manamorphose, play Baral, Ritual, and then get access to Past in Flames. Okay, that gives me 5 mana. Yep. Alright, so now I want to Noxious back a Ritual. Let's hope they don't have a Spell Snare. So now I can go double blue, play Baral, Ritual, Past in Flames, Ritual, Manamorphose, double blue, sure, play land, Gifts Ungiven, grab a Past in Flames, Grape Shot, Manamorphose, and a Ritual. Of course, I have an Unsubstantiate even. I don't think I need to unsubstantiate my my Grape Shot, so I'm just not going to. It'll take longer to actually just do that. See, my 18, so I could just Past in Flames. Go Ritual, Manamorphose just to be sure. And then Grape Shot them. For 22. Guess I'll hit their Vendilion Clique just to show them who's boss. Alright, so now we get to go to sideboarding. So sideboard, they're gonna bring in Rest in Peace and possibly even Damping Sphere. So Wipe Away is good because it's uncounterable. The question is, do I want to just go faster than them? Go faster than they can counter while using my graveyard? Or go on a Empty the Warrens plan. I think on the draw I'm going to go for an Empty the Warrens plan. But I'm also going to bring in Thing in the Ice. So I could take out this, take out this, take out a Grape Shot, because I'm not going to Grape Shot their creatures. Take out an Opt and take out an Electromancer. I like the Apostle's Blessing in this matchup. It really taxes their mana. Because they have to use a kill spell on my creature to get rid of it. And they're not very fond of using all their colored mana. Alright, here we are for next sideboard match, or for the first sideboard match. This is a really risky hand that could be really, really good if I just draw a land. I think I'm going to be greedy and keep it. This could very much backfire. But this is a turn 2 Ritual, Morphos, Brawl, Ritual, Empty. So let's hope and cross the fingers. No. Ooh, right. Fingers still crossed. That next turn I draw land. So they could play a Rest in Peace here, I don't care. Right. Land. Alright, no land this time. I'm gonna discard and unsubstantiate, I think. Alright, let's draw land next turn. Fingers still crossed for the land. Land. I could discard Thing in the Ice. Or I think I'm just gonna discard Thing in the Ice. This is not looking good for the home team. Possibly a extremely greedy keep that did not pay off. Land? Land? Now I just get to pass, because they've got so much mana up. They've got Cryptic mana up. Oh, and Ancestral Visions comes off. So play a Rest in Peace. So, the dream scenario here is that they tap out for Serum Visions plus Jace. Don't think that's gonna happen. They're certainly taking their time. Alright, they decided to Surgical Thing in the Ice. Sure. So now they gotta look at my hand. See this monstrosity. Triple Manamorphose, Double Ritual, Empty Brawl. Probably looking at my deck to see what I have in it. So I would like to draw land. Tapping for something. Rest in Peace. Sure. That's probably what they were thinking about, whether they wanted to Surgical then Rest in Peace, or... So I'm going to lead off with Ritual. Let's see what they do. They're just going to counter it? Negate, sure. Alright. Back to where we were before. So now their Logic Knots are going to be a lot worse. Fairy or Jace, or Jace would be best for me. Jace. Let's hope they don't have another negate. Now they've got the old Brainstorm Flooded Strand cracking, or the old Brainstorm Fetchland combo. So the window is closing. They're not gonna just crack. Alright. So let's fire off a Ritual, because they know that I have this one. Spell Snare, sure. Alright, not looking great for the home team. Again. So I'm going to want to double ritual, Manamorphose, play a Brawl. Manamorphose. Right. That gets me to 4 mana if they kill my Brawl. Let's hope the counter magic has stopped. Alright. Vendilion Clique. So now they just take my empty, and that makes me sad. Or they could take my Brawl. Also would make me sad. Take rituals? That's okay. But these two makes me very sad. They took Brawl. Sure. Alright, let's fire off Sleight of Hand. Grab a Serum Visions. Play a Serum Visions. Hopefully put a Brawl or something on top. Nope. Alright. I'll put another Serum Visions. Bottom the Ritual. Play another Serum Visions. Draw the Serum Visions. I think I want empty and then Brawl. There we go. So next turn is the turn. Just now if they take my empty, with another click maybe, or whatever, I've got 2 protected on top. Let's see if they put back a Terminus and then draw the Terminus, kill everything, make me sad. They possibly could have, possibly I should have done it the other order, so that if they Fate Sealed me, I would still have access to the Brawl. But it's a good thing they didn't Fate Seal me. Alright, so I'm going to lead off on Ritual. And then I'm going to play the Brawl. Unless they just counter this. They're infinite counter spells. Oh, alright, they're going to let this resolve. So now I can play out a Brawl. So if they let this land and they don't Cryptic it, I could then play a big empty. Let's see, Cryptic? Yeah, sure, Cryptic. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire off some Manamorphoses. Play another one. Play a Ritual. Very good. I could... Yeah, I'm going to play another Morphos. Blue-red. Play an island, and then just empty. It is lethal if they don't deal with it. It's just 16 goblins. So they could block one with Colonnade. Alternatively, oh no, they can't. So they're in quite a pinch. They're going to attack. All right, they have a Wrath. Terminus? Sure. Any order. Yeah, this Jace is really closing out the game for them. Alright, let's Serum Visions. Sure, I'll just... play a brawl. Ritual. And empty. Let's see if they can answer this one too. I probably bet they can. Sickles hieroglyphic illumination. That's a good sign for me. That's also a good sign. So an unsubstantiate would probably be the best draw I could get. If they just Wrath here, I can just concede. Are they attacking? Oh, they're attacking. Ooh. No, they can't. Maybe if they have a cryptic command to just tap all my creatures, I'm pretty screwed. But yeah, they don't have enough to attack with 2. But if they have cryptic, it's pretty over. I could draw an unsubstantiate. Yeah, tap all creatures I control. Sure. So I'm gonna try to get some cantrips. Cantrip together, hopefully to an unsubstantiate. Oh. What? That was interesting. Ooh, this is actually very good. Very good. This is uncounterable. So I can wait until the last second to pull the trigger on this wipe away. So if they fire up the colonnade, swing in. Sure. Don't want to do it this turn because I'll take too much damage. Looking at the top card of my library. Alright, they think they can close it out. Put that card on the bottom. No idea what card it is. Possibly a cantrip. Yeah, every single cantrip they should just be putting to the bottom. That's pretty good. I'm going to swing in. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they're gonna cryptic me. Alright. So I'm going to need 2 pieces into something pretty good. More pieces. Let's hopefully get a Manamorphose here. Ritual Grape Shot, not quite enough. No. So possibly I could have gone into something to actually win, but it doesn't look like it. So I think this time I'm going to keep the same game plan. Try to just get a big empty maybe, or possibly I want to go to the Gifts Ungiven plan and try to just fight through the hate. I do like going on the pieces empty plan, even though they have terminuses, lots of wraths. I think it's usually better than trying to go for the over the top gifts, but possibly this time I want to go on the gifts plan and just try to fight through the hate. So if I were going to do that, I would bring in this, take out this and this. I'd probably put in another Passion Flames. Would go like this. Possibly even take out another empty, but I think I'm going to try to go like this. I'm going to try to go on the outrace them. You can really go for either way. So I'm going to try to outrace them. This looks like a fine keep. Got cantrips, brawls. So I'll just Serum Visions. Yes. Yes. Pass turn. So I do think I wanted to go the other way. That way if they path my Brawl. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play out the Brawl. It'd be very unfortunate if they path my Brawl and I lose my Gifts Ungiven that was on top. Yeah, right. I'm going to grab a island though. That was very loose on my part. It was not a good play. Alright, I think I'm just going to Serum Visions. Top, bottom. Play out an Brawl. Play land. Pass turn. They want to path it again. Go right ahead and ramp me. Rest in peace. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. So now I'm gonna Serum Visions. Bottom, top. Swing in for one. Pass turn. So now I'm going to need a bounce spell to bounce the Rest in Peace. So let's opt. Gifts. I will need that. It's surgical, so I have to be careful of that too. Alright, they're passing. That's pretty good. Oh, there's an Echoing Truth. So now I just need them to... I need to find a window of opportunity. They just stumbled. So possibly I want to go for it now. And Echoing Truth, the Rest in Peace. I've got Unsubstantiate backup. Dispel. I'll bounce the Echoing Truth back to my hand. Spell Snare. Sure. Possibly should have gone for it at the end of their turn. Didn't want them to really draw land. So let's swing in. So now I just need my my wipe away. Let's see what they do here. Cryptic command, return draw. That's okay. Fairy or Jace? Another rest in peace. Sure. Alright. So now winning through the hate is not going to be an option. So I'm just going to play a Baral. What are they doing? Is this a logic knot? They don't have cryptic mana. Oh, yes they do. Yeah, cryptic, counter draw, sure. I'll just play another one. I'll fire off this for double blue. No. Right. So I could draw in to empty the Warrens. Or Thing in the Ice. Right, I believe I still have Thing in the Ice. Yep. Baneslayer Angel. Sure, I don't think that's very good against me. So here would be my chance. Past in Flames. No, not quite. So if I gifts, I think I am going to gifts. But what am I going to gifts for? Is the question. So I could go for... It's kind of difficult. I could go for a bunch of cantrips. I could also go for Grape Shot, Empty, Wipe Away, Thing in the Ice, so anything they give me is pretty bad for them. So if I go Thing in the Ice, Wipe Away, Grape Shot, Empty, if they give me Thing in the Ice, I can flip Thing in the Ice. If they give me Wipe Away, I can wipe away their Baneslayer Angel. Isn't the best. They give me Grape Shot, I can kill their Baneslayer Angel. If they give me Empty, I can empty for a bunch. So I think I will do that. Empty Grape Shot. So they just don't have a good way of giving me cards. Alright, Thing in the Ice and Empty. That's great, actually. Great, so I could... oh no, I can't actually... I can't do that this turn. Can I? Thing in the Ice, Ritual, Ritual, Land, Past in Flames, Empty. I can't do that. That seems very powerful. So I can Thing in the Ice, Ritual, Ritual, Past in Flames, Empty. So now I want the Empty Storm Trigger first. Let's see if they have a Terminus. Path. This is not a Terminus. They're facing down 12. I assume they'll just play Baneslayer. This is first strike. Lifelink. Alright. Let's see, if I swing in, they'll take... Well, they'll block 1, they'll take 6. That seems good. So it'll go down to a 5. So now I can play down a Burrell, play a land, pass turn. Path. Alright, that's a start for them. I'm actually out of basics. Sure. Okay. So if I swing in, that will be lethal. Unless they have a removal spell. So I think I will just bash my head into the side of the wall. Just keep swinging in. They don't really want a Wrath because they could get rid of their Baneslayer Angel. They will take 10 if they don't do anything. Alright. So that was a very, very close match. I don't know if it was right to go on the gifts plan when they're bringing in so much hate cards, but it ended up working for me. I ended up winning with empty because they had 2 rest in pieces, so I wouldn't have been able to win with Echoing Truth, but I did have the option of winning, and they were under a lot more pressure, so I don't know which is correct. Either I've found does perfectly fine. Alright, I'll see you in round number 4. Alright, welcome to round number 4. Would like to play first. This is a good hand. Hopefully I don't get greeted too hard. Alright, not super greedy. Or not too greedy. I'm going to keep... I could put the ritual to the top, or I could put it to the bottom. I think I am just going to put it to the top. So it could try to game... Alright, humans. Let's try to outwin. So, turn 1 Ancient Ziggurat's actually pretty good, and no follow-up. There's Thalia. Yep. Now I get to play my Electromancer. I'm gonna stay back on defense. Much rather miss a point of damage than take 2 against humans. This is a Phantasmal Image. Blue mage. What's this face mage? Meddling Mage. Meddling Mage wouldn't be the end of the world since I have an empty. Don't have a main... well, I do have Unsubstantiate. Yeah, let's see what they're gonna name. They choose Grape Shot. Sure. So, I can't quite win yet. I could Sleight of Hand to try to go into the win. Alright. So yeah, I just needed to hit a ritual off of the Sleight of Hand. And then I could ritual gifts on their turn. So it was pretty good for me to ritual into a... or to go into a ritual. Not sure if that made sense. Basically, I had to draw ritual, or a number of Manamorphoses, to be able to win this turn off of the Sleight of Hand, which I figured would be a good idea. So red, blue. I want to use up my blue mana so that I don't get stuck with no mana. So I drew a Grape Shot. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just gifts for a... I think I'm going to go unsubstantiate. Unsubstantiate. Grape shot. And then I could go ritual, past in flames. Or I could go ritual, ritual. Doesn't really matter. Ugh. So I could unsubstantiate the meddling mage and just grape shot them to death. They're gonna figure that out. Might take them a minute. Alright. So now I can ritual. Manamorphose. Past in flames. Unsubstantiate. Grape shot for lethal. Click, click, click. Alright. They conceded. Alright, so against humans, this is what we want to bring in. We want to bring in everything. So, I want to bring in this. I also want to bring in Thing on the Ice. So I don't need to go on the pieces of the puzzle plan. I could stay on the gifts plan because they do not usually have graveyard hate. Just because of the way that their deck works. But I could go on the pieces plan, which would not be the worst. Or I could just try to fight through the hate, which I think I'm going to do. So Grape Shot's really good against them. Take out some number of ops, take out an Electromancer, take out a ritual. You can usually shave a couple rituals in this matchup because you don't want to be stuck with them in hand. You can usually take out an empty, some empties. And then I want to put in an Echoing Truth, so I'm going to take out another opt. I think I'm going to leave it like this. I don't really need empty because I can usually just win with Gifts Grape Shot. So I'll play like this. This is going to look really, really silly if they all of a sudden have Damping Spheres, which usually this deck does not because of Ancient Ziggurat. So this looks like a fine hand, just from the disruption standpoint. I foresee a Grape Shot of their board in the future. See what I draw? Gifts, sure. Gifts is a good draw. Shoot up the end of the parish. This is a Thalia's Lieutenant. Oh, that's pretty bad. That's going to get very, very big, very, very quickly. Alright, so I could Ritual Morphos Grape Shot, which I think is what I'm going to do. The Ritual Manamorphose. Blue. Red. Empty. Not quite. So I could kill both of these, or I could kill Champion of the Parish. I think I'd rather kill both of these because I can have chump blockers. Slow them down a little bit. Hopefully. Did I board out Noxious? I did. Alright. Bugler, sure. Bugle away. Let's see what they hit off of Bugler. Possibly should have held on to the Grape Shot, but I wanted to slow them down. Could have held on to it for Thalia's and others. But I would rather only deal with one big threat rather than two. A freebooter. That's pretty good for them. Freebooter is very good. So I'm just gonna have this entered tapped. Last turn. If they want a freeboot away. Gotta let it go. Maybe taking 7 a turn. 8 a turn. Alright, they take on Substantiate. That's okay. Noble Hierarch, sure. I could Echoing Truth this. I think I'm going to do. It's just going to save me so much damage in the long run. Alright, Pyroclasm. That's pretty good. Don't think I want to fire that off this turn. But I do think I want to fire off this Manamorphose this turn. To another one. To a Ritual. I think I'm just going to Ritual, empty. Although I have Pyroclasm, this makes it a little awkward. I think having a ton of goblins is perfectly viable. We'll make them play into it. Oh, here's another freebooter. Alright, I wonder what they're gonna take. I'll give you a hint. It's gonna be this one. They're taking this no matter what. I can almost guarantee it. To the point that if they don't take this, I'm going to be very, very surprised. Unless they have to look up what it is. Yeah, alright. There's probably a Phantasmal Image. Okay, still freebooter, taking my gifts I'm given. Sure. Does make me a bit sad. Though they did not play the champion. Ooh, that's good. I think I want to attack in. As champion, I think I'll stay on defense from now on. Mantis Rider. Ooh, that's not good. I think it's going to be time to Pyroclasm. I'm actually just going to kill this. Get back my Pyroclasm. Oh, I still die. Oh, that's unfortunate. Unless I attack with all, and they block here. Yeah. Alright, that's what I thought. I'll just pass. Alright, let's see what they do. Yeah, right. Horizon Canopy. Cracked. That's kind of to be expected. And they're just gonna attack with everything, and then I die. Alright, so I think I just want to continue on this plan. Just to fight through the hate. That was unfortunate that I lost there. I'm sure there's probably a way that I could have won there. I just didn't see the line. But hopefully this will be much better going on the play. Alright, on the play, I would like to play. This looks like a fantastic hand. Much better than last time. I've got Thing in the Ice, which is one of the best cards in this matchup. I also have a Pyroclasm. Also a really good card. Lightning Bolt, another really good card. I don't really want a Ritual because I don't have anything to Ritual to, and I don't want to be stuck with a ton of Rituals in hand. So I'm just gonna Thing in the Ice before they can take it. I don't think they can take it, or name it with Meddling Mage. But Thing in the Ice is very, very good in this matchup. Ooh, Aether Vial, that must have been awkward with a Ziggurat and... Alright. So I'm just going to play out a Brawl. Steam Vents tap. Pass turn. Relevant that Brawl survives a Pyroclasm, which is one of the main reasons that I have Pyroclasm in this deck. Electromets are not so lucky, but the difference between Pyroclasm and Anger of the Gods, this is one turn earlier. Alright, this does not look like a very good hand from them. So I'm just going to play a Steam that's tapped, and then hopefully Gifts at the end of their... Actually, I'll play a Shivan Reef untapped. That way I can Bolt and Gifts. This looks like a very, very slow hand from humans. Sure, what are they vialing in? Freebooter? I'm going to be okay with that. They can look all they want. If they take the Bolt, yeah, sure. Sin Collector. Going to Gifts Ungiven? Let's see what I could grab. So, let's see. Okay, so I don't want my Past in Flames in hand, because then they can just take it with a Sin Collector. I do want a Grape Shot. Do want a Manamorphose, and I think I'll just take some cantrips. I think that looks good. If they want to exile a Grape Shot, that's fine. I want to exile my Pyroclasm. That sucks. But I don't want them to exile my Past in Flames. That would be very bad. So I wouldn't be guaranteed to be able to storm off if they exile a Past in Flames. So now I have Past in Flames to draw to as an out. So that's 2 cards. So I have 3 Gifts that I could draw to an out. And as well as a ton of cantrips. So I think this is the right line to go down. Because if I got a Past in Flames, they can exile the Past in Flames. I guess I still have a Pyroclasm, but Past in Flames is really, really good. So now they can exile a Grape Shot. Don't really care if they exile one of the Grape Shots. And if they don't exile the Grape Shot, it's great for me, because I could just attack it, or I could just Grape Shot their board. Can also get a 7/8 Behemoth out of the deal. So I can just sleight of hand, sleight of hand, get it drawn to a spell, play the spell. Then I can Grape Shot. I won't be able to kill the Freebooter, but I can kill the Sin Collector. Oh, they take the Grape Shot. Alright, well this is even better, because I can just fire off a Pyroclasm if I want. I think I do want to. So I'll fire off a Sleight of Hand. Oh, that's great. I could take either the Passive Flames or the Gifts Ungiven. I think I'm going to take the Gifts. Now, can I win? Don't believe I can. I couldn't have won if I took the Passive Flames, because I would only go up to 4 mana in the graveyard. So I could Pyroclasm here. Not the best Pyroclasm, but I think it's okay. I'll play this tapped, and I'll swing in for 1. We'll wait until next turn to fire off everything. Because now I've got a Lightning Bolt. Guess I could also Past in Flames back a, hopefully not a Sin Collector, unless a Bugler. That's okay. Bugle all you want. All I care about is Lightning Bolting something important. And I can just at the end of turn Ritual Gifts Ungiven. Lieutenant, that's okay. So I think I am going to Ritual at the end of their turn. Flip the thing in the ice. Gifts Ungiven. So I can just grab the regular pile. Ritual. Ritual. Passive Flames. Manamorphose. And I can play my Brawl and have 3 mana up. So I'm going to swing in with the Awoken Horror. Yep, alright. And I can Lightning Bolt whatever they play. They try to... I don't know what they could play. Something that could ruin my day. Just keep going red-blue. I'll play an Opt. Sure, why not? Play a Passive Flames. Ritual. Yeah, alright, they just concede. So, yeah, I had a Bolt for whatever they vial in on 2. They could have vialed in a Thalia, but I could have killed that. They could have vialed in a Meddling Mage, but then I have loads of ways to get rid of that. I guess if they vialed in a Meddling Mage, a Freebooter could have dealt with that. I could have really dealt with anything that they vialed in. So this Bugler, not very useful for them that turn. I think I could win most anyway. So that'll be it for round number 4. Welcome to round number 5. I am 3-1. This is a mulligan. This is a keep. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. They mulliganed as well. Good for me. This is a pretty solid hand. I think I'm going to put gifts to the bottom. Hopefully that they're not on hand discard. That would be a bad time. So I'm just gonna have a Steam Vent Center untapped. They get Spire Bluff, run out Parole, hold up Apostle's Blessing to help keep it. Botanical Sanctum. That makes me think of Bant Spirits. Their removal suite includes Path only. Usually pretty Spreading Seas. I did not expect Spreading Seas. I don't know what this is then. Bant Spirits usually doesn't play Spreading Seas, though it might be a hedge against Tron. Don't really know. Can't win this turn, so I'm just going to pass. Mutavault. Oh, is this green? This is green. Green blue Merfolk. That makes more sense. So I'm just going to go Desperate Ritual, Paretic Ritual, Manamorphose, Past in Flames. They don't have a lot of removal. So this should be GG. I don't think they have a way to disrupt this. They could play Trick Binder or whatever that 2/2 or that 1/1 flash, tap a creature, loses all abilities. Alright, so I'm just gonna swing in for 2. See if they play down anything. Nope. Alright. So now I'm just going to Ritual. So if they have it, they'll play it here, but then I can just Ritual Morphos. Yeah, alright, there we go. A Trickster. I wonder if I can go off with that there. Don't actually know. Let's see. So I could Ritual, go up to 8 mana, this up to 9. Past in Flames. Oh, I could... Oh. This is a blue creature. Ha. Great. Protection. I forgot about that. Protection from blue. There we go. Completely forgot about that. So now I'm just fine to continue. I'll play this. Sure. Manamorphose. Double blue. Play a Passive Flames. Sure. Ritual. Quadruple Manamorphose. Doesn't really matter what I do at this point. I can try to play around Surgical Extraction if I want to. doesn't look like it's gonna happen. I'll just go here, grab a Passive Flames, a Grape Shot, a Ritual, and Ritual. Alright, they just concede. Alright, so, against Merfolk. Pyroclasm's pretty good. I don't believe they have Graveyard Hate, so I don't know if they play Damping Sphere or anything. I could take out the Apostle's Blessing, even though it was really good that game. It's probably not going to be very good. Abrade is interesting. I could bring in Abrade. I could keep in a Grape Shot. I know they bring in like Spell Pierces. They might have relics, so I might actually just want to go on the Empty the Warrens plan. But I do think they're faster than me in a race from Empty. So I think I'm going to... Yeah, I'll take out a... Well, yeah, I'll take out a Ritual. Possibly want the Abrades. I think I want the Abrades just for killing Lords and also killing Aether Vials. I'll take out a Passive Flames for that. No, I'll keep in a Passive Flames. I need that. Could take out... Oh, Grape Shot's really good. I'll just take out that. Leave it like that. Abrades for relics. It could be for relics. I'll keep this. This is greedy. Relics, Damping Spheres, Aether Vials, Lords. It's a catch-all. Most hate cards are... what was I gonna say? Most hate cards are artifacts, so works out very nicely. Land... I don't think I want the land. I think I'm perfectly content on 2 lands. This is a greedy keep that ended up paying off. I got to see 2 lands. A Cavern. Naming Merfolk. So there's a Lord. So I think I'm just going to play a Burrell. I already have an island out, so Island Walk. Already relevant. Sure. Yeah, this is a pretty good 1-drop. Curse Catcher's better in this matchup. Just in this matchup alone. I've got a couple Manamorphos to try to hit a Gifts, or I could just big ol' Empty. Let's see, this is probably another Lord. Yep. Take 7. It's quite a bit. That's a lot of damage. Oh, okay. That makes this a lot easier. Oh, possibly should have played the Steam Vents. Yeah. Alright, should have played down the Steam Vents. Okay, we're just gonna Manamorphose. Red, blue. Red, red. So I could play Passive Flames. Ritual that. Manamorphose. Double blue. Thing in the Ice is quite good. I think I want to Abrade plus something else, so I think I'm going to red blue. I can cast a Seer of Visions. I guess I should have played Serum Visions before the Manamorphose. That way I have an extra look. Going to deal 3 damage to that. Play a big old empty and threaten lethal. So they need double Lord in order to have lethal. So they can block here with Mutavault. I don't think I care. I guess I kind of care. I guess that was bad. Because their Mutavault becomes a 3-3. Yeah, they're just going to block. I guess that was bad. Oh, they just didn't block. Alright. Thank you, Moto, for being complicated and difficult to work. Yeah, so they can't win this turn. I've got an unsubstantiate for something. I guess possibly not playing that Steam Vents was good because they couldn't spell pierce the Past in Flames that way, but I think it would have been better if I just had the Steam Vents the whole time. Say they traded. I guess I could have played 2 whole time. Wouldn't have really mattered. They're getting frisky, attacking with that. I don't think that's right. Let's see what they play. Yeah, that's okay. Could tap something. I'll cast a Sleight of Hand. Not that it really matters. Grabbing a Braid, sure. 1, 2. Yeah, I have lethal. 22 damage. Ooh, Trickster. Alright, so that... If they tap down something, I've got 21 attackers. So I got 21 attackers, so I need to kill their lord. Sure. So now I can just attack for lethal. Braid's coming very in handy in this game. Alright. And there we go. That's a 4-1 victory. I'll come over here and I'll actually open up one of the chests. But Apostle's Blessing was actually very good in that in these matches. I liked it quite a lot, actually. It's a spicy ad. Alright, let's see what we get from this one chest. Yes, open one. Sledge Sliver. I don't think Sledge Sliver is that much. But, don't usually open up chests, but might as well. Went 4-1. That'll be it for this time. I did like the Apostle's Blessing. It came in quite handy. Nobody really expects it. Don't think I needed more Grape Shots in the main. Thing in the Ice was very good in the sideboard, and I ended up using every single one of my sideboard cards. So I think this sideboard is pretty nice. Possibly could change it for something for Dredge, but I don't think that matchup is awful. It's actually quite favorable for us. yeah, I don't think I would change anything from this. I think this is very nice. All right, that'll be it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if